6 years old. Well, Manchester United is 6 years old today. Manchester United is 6 years old today. Well done, guys. How it be? Well, so far, seen a lot of complaints about SARS. But not today we don't yarn about the SARS matter. Like we've been having this conversation for a long time. It's you're not the type of person now. The person kind of looks so whether it would be the same situation because every time they try to tidy something, but nothing stays so. But if you truly want SARS, like the SARS menace to end, think about this matter. What about? Are we going to say we don't want police? Can you help me drop the volume a little bit? Raphael, I don't understand. Do you want to learn the symphony of the intro? Are you scoring the music? If we say we truly want to make the SARS matter end now, it's almost like saying we want to pick a side, right? But yeah, there's a reason why all these people are fucked. There is a reason why these people are fucked. One of the reasons I say what they deserve in training, what they deserve in provision. You know they. And why I know they, can you guess? Somebody they chop the money. Right. So as somebody's chopping the money, these guys are going to be out there doing their own madness. You know me say they know they catch police give them one-on-one for side. Yes, sir. But we've been talking about the SARS situation for a long time. I've never experienced it. Yeah. I've not experienced extortion. Guy, the last time police stopped me, you, and Ugo. We go say my name is Chuck Kane or something. Like the police can see ghost carry it. I say, give me cigar there. And after I say, you know, if I say I command you to give me cigar, since now you buy them. They say no, not be like that now. Like that's the first thing. A lot of people maybe because the way they raise me, but you have to. I thought they brave, but the Nigerian police again, they don't get sense. But we know why they don't get sense. Did you see the Channels TV special on the police academy? Please check it on YouTube. You're for. If you see the way they take train police, you go understand. Say this SARS matter, no be just Yahoo boy matter. It's pretty much welfare situation. But I know wait till it be today because at the end of the day, it still means there's no peace. It still means there is no peace. Plenty. SARS don't need metaphor. If they leave SARS one-on-one, as in, if they come out the gun for your hand, yeah, I tire. Anyways, I hope something is really done about this. Madam Buki, I see you. Good evening, ma. I'm OGs. But peace not today. Meadow, what's up? Peace not today. Me for one, I just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of acting like everything is okay. Me, I don't tire. It doesn't make sense. And this is also to clear out one or two things because me no be coward now. I've seen a couple of people come through and say stuff about how when I was referencing about whether Black Lives Matter and everything, Allow you forget. Now we be the essence of them Jay-Z. Everybody do one place. So we are the essence of blackness. We are the ones living in Africa. We are the ones that know what this means. No, we are this. Now we dey here. Right? You be like that guy for area. Now we dey here. I go crash you. But yeah. Everybody living in Africa and doing something great by themselves or with themselves, you are the origin of where it took everybody that is doing anything else that is black elsewhere. You are the origin. It's not... I've not called for street protests and everything because I guess run am proper. It is not my intention to be out there and put someone's child at risk that I don't even wish for myself, even though I do not mind. You understand? Nobody wishes anything for them, for like anything evil for themselves. But I don't mind as they be now. You understand? So in my head, I'm still putting it together and I'm having a conversation. Me and Sean will talk day in, day out. See how far away to the sub. Because in my head, love must always lead the way, even though love na part of the reason why we dey fight. But there is no peace. There is no peace. You see how to talk, how to analyze. What I go do now? Well, nobody gift we person gets now it go be. Some people too they spend. Some people too they kiss us. Some people too they lose guard. If man not to analyze, no worry, they analyze myself. You go no worry yourself. Yeah. Nigeria need analysis. Nigeria need analysts. Like everybody will sit down there and listen to lecturers come and tell you, oh, look at this country. Or the way on Twitter it was tweeted, say, and if Saudi Arabia oil, they be yeah, we not be Saudis. Oh. Is it Peter Obi? Abi, look at China, Abi. We are not Chinese either. And Nigeria no be failed country. More of shut up. If Nigeria a failed country, you know worry yourself. You know. But yes, things are fucked up, of course. So what do we do? Oh yeah, I'm not wrong with the America now. A lot of people will say, oh yes, I've been here and there. Yeah, cool. And I'll be fine, boy. If they say I want to do the green card way, I shouldn't be saying this. But if I do the green card way, I reach to, don't worry yourself. Any woman where I do green card matter with for America, no worry, go hold on to the hem of my garment based on say, I know go until I bless her once because I'll be bad guy. Right? But that's not what it is. It's also fucking stupid that when I'm in America, I'm anxious. The anxiety where they feel for checkpoint for police. You know, it's the one where they feel when I say American police, so where I know say, if they mistakenly go off me for America, our people feel say, don't mind him, he's a troublemaker. Our government. Say, yes, he got what was coming to him. Right? I know that for a fact. So, how do we do this? Are we all going to run away and go and get card for something? Yes, I'll come to the UK now to the sub. If I give you the gist of my UK attempt last time and you'll laugh that. Anyways, there is no peace in the land. We can be happy. We can be at peace, bearing in mind that there is no peace. So if I thought you were going to Bakamu, with us, as a matter of fact, all the people they sing kumbaya ya kumba koko yao. Yami of kumbaya le. Kumbaya ya kumba ain't ya shit, nigga. Kumba didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, Kumba stagnant pa. Kumba dey here like this. If anything we Kumba here and say Itaya, I don't yawn. Not true now. Kumba here like me, but I hope everybody keys into their hearts. I hope everybody keys into their minds. Right? I hope everybody keys into your heart and I hope you key into your mind. I hope you understand that nobody has to lead you. See, catch by there. We have lawyers that are trained, like season in, season out. It's actually come to like if I get no, Akata no, I no want America, no. They stole our property worth $3,000 at Dave and Buster's. It was actually Tiana styling. I think we were together that night. Police asked us, "Do you want to press charges?" We no press charges. No worry, no worry, no worry. Before they got us saying that we tipped the team where we lost, right? I'm tired of the mentality of running away from Nigeria. Yes, no worry. I feel travel. I feel come back. I do right been here, but nobody say we go to act like say the goal is run away, go there but let me not water down the what's that word again? The strength of the people that are in the diaspora. You guys have stronger forex strength than Nigeria. So however it is you can support the people that are fighting on ground, or at least doing something on ground, it's all welcome. But for me, before it reach the level where all of us go day streets, waiting to make me day streets. No worry, don't reach for us to day streets. But as of now, checking too many people, I'm not sure what this is about. Because we've been having these conversations forever. We've been having this conversation about the revolution forever, right? And we've got to change our ways. You can't just, okay, so if we fire all the politicians, you want them to say, you know, no person will go use Agidi go to say, and be like the chairman local government. So after they don't pursue the chairman of the local government. I mean of they go find in councillors or local government chairman. As a matter of fact, he showed me that I say plenty mainland local government chairman, their house they lucky. Yes. So what do we do? When they follow ourselves the yarn, because it's too much to deal with. It's too much. What I pay Kenny Jimmy Jackson a lot of pay. What's that verse again? No. In your brain, I'm changing the game. So in your vision, I'm relating the same. But you want to see me somehow. Well, still I put it together like somehow. Do I entertain you? Yes. Do I educate you? Yes. Okay. I know you want to big body, but call me if you want to elevate new steps. And can I help elevate you? Yes. Take it through the nasal steps. In the in, out, wait. I ain't even saying this sex. See, I'm just having fun. The rap come. And you beats by way Jack Ball. They saying I rap, make a rap with the guy side track. Your ghost will have a mask on. I mean, the people die in my face. And when the people die, it's my race. I would have looked away to my ways, but I gave my daughter my face. That or there you said they like you see, if they say fire, if they say after they go, if you die tomorrow now, your last line I say Adeleki, you know get sense. Anyways, I would have looked away to my ways, but I gave my daughter my face. I go protest when I want protest now, but nobody all this rubbish that they do. It's not protest. It's be all this one. Like everybody just having conversations about protest. But before you protest, what is the reform strategy that you have? Like, you don't understand. So if you pursue all the politicians now, they come out. This be the plug. I sure say Umaloja for council office. Umaloja we say now me they slap first now. So that young self, all those are going to say because now I'm the biggest social media influencer. Say if he influence change. Yes. So what is the philosophy behind what we're doing? Do we know ourselves enough to say we want to stand alone or want to stand separate from others? Do we have a belief system that we all want to run with? Right? No, Mark, you want to come over by everybody. All of them we cool. They will cool city, they will cool city. But I just wanted to relate with my people. Just wanted to relate with the guys. Like, I'm strong when I say there's no peace. I don't have the peace that I seek. I don't have the peace that I seek. And I know it's not. Let me make this clear again. I am not going to put people's children out there to go through something that I don't want them to go through. However, he showed me that, you know, says Ponde River, Ponde Bank. If you ask them the real question, don't worry yourself. You go turn pundits. Don't worry yourself. No worry. Yes. So we need to I'm talking to my lawyer friends. I'm like, something has to happen. Like, there has to be. I have my plans, but I can't come and tell you because they now use it as political campaign for you people. And you now go say, oh yes, the man can think. But Alaye, think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Nobody needs to tell you to come protest for shit. If you're happy with your life the way it is, then cool, keep living your life. If you're not happy with your life the way it is, guy, they talk. If they say, guy, you say, guy, this street, they talk. Who they talk, say person, this street. Now street they type from, put your location most, since you don't get sense. Now, that's the funny thing about people on social media as well. They think that they are the only people the only persons who can actually talk anyhow. I feel talk anyhow self now. I know if you leave Niger matter, I say the country don't cast. You be Niger guy. Yes now. So I want to have an engagement with you guys. Like, yeah, I drop song say no peace. Yes, it's because I feel that there is no peace. I felt that way all my life. I felt that way all my life. And if you Sorry. I don't even know what to say again. It bust my head. I feel like I need to talk to a few people here. I'll take a few guys. I'm not going to be here for more than so by like 9:30ish I'll be done. I need to talk to a few people. This guy that is talking, I would like to call you. Let me hear you. Make us so that you get the mind where you they take talk now. Like, I will gladly pick up your call. Call me right now. Let me hear. Like, and it's not even fighting you. Like, I just want to hear what you have to say because show me your street where you did. Make I not say that street today. You could not say this song. Hey. A word is enough for the wise. No worry, when I'll see me for street, Nobody is on any of the talk. Everybody just do like say, bro, how many artists that they give money where they're supposed to take look after police officer? Be everybody they mad. How many artists that they dash the money where police officer welfare they part of? I be Barack boy now, yes now. How many of us that they dash the money? More talk now. Yes. You want Nigeria to be good, but you want to tackle it from one point, the point that affects you, the same selfish ideology that everybody has, but you want us to move ahead. Want us to move ahead and say, oh, solidarity forever. Oh, the solidarity, you know. Yes, now. You say I've never been a fan, but you like what I'm doing now. It's cool. Welcome to the club. If you want to join us, that's cool. Yes, sir. Like I was talking to somebody one time, and they say, see, man, Vector, you need to stop all this your laughing at this thing, like you just need to like up the game, like just like step up, change it. Nigga, change what, nigga? I grew up there, it's still the same shit. It's still the same shit. So I'm waiting for the people that called me. Their number didn't go. Have you answered and I didn't know? Anyways, the no peace video, I want to do a breakdown with you guys. I wanted to address something that was dear to me. Well done, sir.
Bros, I'm going to here, but if I'm always happy borrowing good. I'm always happy borrowing good. My dog, like, Mopo de near me, my blood borrowing on the Tiri Gosa.
Bro, instead of Mopo say I say Barak with the saw. Make Mopo come join us for live now. I greet you. Salute. So guys to the shop. I be. I did, bros. Wait to the shop.
About we do. Maybe just like one or two for the staff matter here, where you the address. Because I think a lot of people they get the wrong idea. Because normally, even if you end scrap SARS today, by the same man with the same mindset through the police force, now you go still give rifle. You just only command the SARS name, give them another polo wear, enter street again. nothing changes. You understand? So
Yes,
when
sir.
people they say protest to end SARS or something, we need to look for like a more lasting solution. Like you talk, it has to start from the training, from the OT, where the policemen they get from the day where they go sign up for police, to how we serve they even look the police we suppose they protect us because half the time we serve na enablers for the matter.
Yes.
You understand? We serve na enablers for the matter. Matter wey no suppose,
Mm-hmm.
wey na just normal civil matter. Because say you know one or two, you call SARS, go intimidate your neighbor. So you dey psychologically even tell people say omo they suppose they obey these people by default.
Ah, bros, wait first. So if now by that one, if they call you now, say make you chook your hand
Yeah.
inside fan blade, no chook your hand.
So I go take my hand on your lungs.
Eh, now
Yeah.
you sirs where they call me, you can't do rubbish work. You know, guess sense.
No, but you know the matter. Now why we talk say this thing as a structural thing, from welfare to everything. If SARS chop belle full, he no go think the way in dey think say somebody give him money to go arrest person. Na motivation.
Yes, so.
You
But that one
understand?
said
So
this out.
like that
You know, say my own papa self na police officer, and the thing where
finally.
my papa do, he make sure say he keep in clean slates finish. You understand? Even when in the
Yes.
fight with United
Yes.
Nations, they keep in clean slates finish. So me, I date both sides of the coin, right? I know say
Thank
yes,
you.
suffer they game, but then again, man heart they game. What you believe in, what you stand
They
for.
give
You bam. So
finally.
yes, things are rough, but you can't use that as an excuse. If not that one, we rob ourselves
Yeah, yeah, but you are one of the lucky people wey quick discover their gift.
we
Come
thank
to
God
say,
for
look,
that too.
I want use this my gift, take make something out of life.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody get that opportunity to even get the support system, even if they know say I'm a talented footballer, but the support system where they need to even explore that option. Not everybody get that privilege.
True, true. As in, it a boss man because the matter job like say, just first pause Nigeria first. Look, we just on
Finally,
yarn. Yes, let
now
no left to me. May nobody go vote for 2023. May they just wait first. May everybody just wait first.
maybe we
We'll
get
come know what's
conversation.
up. Yes, nah.
Finally, finally.
Yes, so
But I mean,
but
still on
bro, so
still
far,
yeah.
no.
Just, I'm a do long time. I didn't need this. I can't see my people for this side. Only Lagos
That's
they
the
do
cold
marry
city, yeah.
Yes. I can't see family for this side as well.
I greet you, bros.
Yeah. Okay, meanwhile, yeah, I mean also ask one very I did just anytime I want to see you, I want to ask you this question.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
nowadays your life, maybe I just ask you this question sharp sharp. Now onto that your
yeah.
no peace. First of all, the record I like.
Okay,
Yeah, no
thank you.
be I still believe so no be every time person go they do sometimes you just need to use the music to educate people, like oriented people mind. But also
Yes,
for the video, I noticed one very particular thing for the video, yeah, where like Imam Babawa and everybody just they pray like they pray together, they do all that stuff.
yeah,
Like what be the concept, what be the idea behind that thing? Because yeah, I kind of understand where they come from, yeah. But I don't see
yeah.
other people where don't get the idea behind that particular picture, that particular message where you dey try throw out there. What be the thing wait there for that
Yeah.
one?
Okay, so let me just make it clear. This will say the tribal, the traditionalist, the Christian, and the
Yeah.
Islamic priest.
Islamic, yeah. Yeah.
The all my life and growing up, I've always wondered what the true value of the spirituality is. Like, okay, so we did church. Waiting be the true value of this
Yeah.
church where we did, right?
Yeah.
My dad's family is Muslim. What is the true value
Yeah.
of Islam as
Islam.
is?
Yeah.
Traditionally, Sabi, okay, what then is the true human value? Like the one that we can see. And okay, you know it's
Yeah.
then. If like say I go answer the question, but because of the noise where they come in, I have to maybe you have to mute your side because of the horns.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So like I've always asked myself the question, like, what is the true value of all these things we say we believe? What we believe in? What makes you a Christian? What makes you a Muslim? What makes you a traditionalist? Right? Some people say it's unity, but For me, it's beyond that, because all the three concepts are versions of spirituality, and every human being where they exist gets spirits. Okay, you don't. Okay, I think it's me. Every human being that exists has spirits, and I've noticed that majority of what we see. Okay, so I'll just cut you off, then I'll call you back later.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always felt like everything we see today, especially to Africans, it feels like for a long time they've been taking African understanding and remixing it, then selling it back to Africans, right? I feel like you come and tell them, oh, go to church, pray, go to mosque, pray, pray, whereas it's all one thing. You are all in your spiritual understanding. You're all reaching deep inside, and and how do I say this word now? Encouraging yourself to achieve what you set yourself to achieve. Everybody focus on their spirits, because it's all one concept. It's all one concept of spirituality, from church to mosque to tradition. It's all one concept of spirituality. You don't have to say, oh, let's all be, no worry, unity is a hard concept to grasp, especially if man is not perfect. But one thing you can agree is your spirituality. Your spirit is strong. Your spirit speaks to you when there's no pastor. Your spirit speaks to you when there's no imam. Your spirit speaks to you when there's no babalawo. So you have to start to listen to your spirit. Now your spirit go tell you, say, no, don't do this thing, it's bad. Like, this is really, this fucked. Don't try it. It's your spirit. That spirit that works. Why don't we tap into that? Because I'm sure if you tap into your spirit, you'd understand the concept of everybody's one. Because then you just be energy experiencing energy. So in the No Peace video, the ideology was, all right, let's give them the true representation of what spirituality means. Because you can't throw away the spirit. There is a creator. There is an autonomous being. There is a stronger power. There's a stronger force. There is a purpose that is bigger than the individual. Why can't we focus on that, but from our own perspective, right? You as a human being, how do you feel? Yes. You say, wait, those stars don't pursue their own spirit. No one say, guy, no be stars pursue their spirit there. Now all of us, they do all of us. Most people see what's going on with the soldiers fighting Boko Haram. Wait, you think soldier no get emotion, or they don't have things that bother them as well? It happens that way. But everybody needs to come together and put their spirits together. So you understand that forget the work where they do now, human being be. I'm pledging myself to humanity, to the belief in humanity. Because at the end of the day, every good thing that God wants me to do is to do good with humanity. You have a question for me? Take your call. Okay. Let me see if I can take some call. I hope I answered your. I'm not considering now. Take a call. No, finish. Okay, we have viewers instead. Brand close. It's interesting. DJ Blaze. No, this is not the avenue for to come and have a lot to talk. It's an avenue for us to just vibe.
All
Hello,
right.
sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
So I actually just want to add one or two to what you're actually saying about the whole religion thing.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I think when it comes to religion, a lot of Nigerians are actually hypocritical about it. You know, we come and we say this, but we are not really acting it. Like, we most times just believe, or we listen to what people actually say. Like, okay, you go to you go to church and pastor tell you to do this, or you go to mosque and they read the scripture to you and do this, do that. But actually, we believe it and we try to pass it down to people like they've told us, but we are not really acting it. I think Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians are just hypocritical. Like, they're just hypocrites. Like, that's the way we've been acting. Okay, we just want to be among. We just want to belong. Like the whole SARS thing now, I can see some people coming on this section, be like a vector, join this and that, that and this. If vector is not joining, are you not going to join? Is it a must vector had to join before you join the whole thing? Is the thing really affecting you? If it's affecting you, then join it. You don't need vector to join it. Or you don't have to say, okay, vector, you are there, I am here, I am. No, vector is actually feeling it a different way, and it's going to act when it gets on his nerve. If it's getting on your own nerve, then join them and act. It's not until when celebrities are acting before we can act. So I just think Nigerians are just like a lot of us are just hypocritical and we are always.
So let me speak to you. Let me speak to you. I appreciate what you said, but you know what? Then we can't. Yes, the hypocrisy is part of the things that they probably taught us. You know, understand? Teacher will they teach students. Students go only react the way the teacher teach them. However, the only thing we can do now is to encourage each and everyone to go inside of themselves and find exactly what it is they represent and align with it, whatever it is. Right?
That is definitely the thing. Like you said, that if a teacher is actually teaching you, you can actually know more than the teacher. Or when you think deep, you can go further than the teacher. And that's all. Like when you're learning, that's what teachers and everybody pray for. That okay, anybody I'm teaching or I'm training or whoever I'm mentoring should be better than me in what I'm doing. But the fact is, Nigerians are not ready for that. We always want to be pushed before we do things.
Wait first. Eh? We don't speak English. Man, I tell you for preaching English now. Many people say they do as will not be. You self, forget what Nigerians they do. If I look by what Nigerians they do, I probably won't even be on this line talking about these things, right? So at the end of the day, I appreciate you because you are also spending your data and your time, which is beautiful. Because guys, nobody better pass anybody.
Definitely.
So if you're saying that people should do this, we already know the hypocrisy of things. But then, what's the solution to that? You get what I mean? However, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the fact that you at least they talk your mind. Once a lot of us talk our mind, which one place, we'll now come to a consensus and agree. Then we'll not sit down and make a move. But as of now, there are too many people hijacking whatever it is we stand for I don't know whatever reasons they are doing it. We'll just do our best. Let the like minds align and let things work together from there. Every other person will join when it's time.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, nice one, Jay. Thanks for calling, Jay. Let's talk to somebody else. Bless. GN. Okay, so yes, I'm supposed to take these. I do have. So, guys, she used to rap in Nigeria as a gospel artist. Wait, can you score line?
Actually, on my way to the gym.
Okay. The gym that you're going to, Liverpool needs to follow you. Yes, now. Bookie, Liverpool needs to follow you to the gym. Which one said that they beat their sister? Or them Koramawa?
You see, Vector, you said something very key. How are you? Long time. Vector, come on my show on Friday. Let's talk about this. Come on Friday. Let's talk about this.
Is your show blue film? I'm kidding.
No, but really, what you're talking about is purpose. And you see, I think the problem we have in Nigeria is we idolize the concept of religion more than the practices. So we believe if I can do these laws and align with these laws, I will become. And it's not true. That is a lie. You said something about there is something you have. You need to find it, refine it, and give it commercial value. That is your primary assignment as a human being. Whichever way you decide to go with that. But you see, the shackles that religion puts on our feet, we start to worship that. We fall in love with religion so bad that we forget our purpose. The reason why we serve they exist. Do you understand? We be in church or mosque or wherever 7 days a week, practicing without really taking time to say, how am I solving a problem? who am I? Why am I here? How do I contribute to humanity? And that's what I really think is missing. Do you understand? A lot of people just want to fit a certain kind of, image, and it's not true. You said it. Primarily, you are here created to do something. So what are you doing? If it's to go on the streets and fight, if that's your passion, go and do it. But don't require someone that's not built for it. If I'm a BMW and someone else is a range, you cannot ask a range to, if you are not doing anything, now let's go into the deeper. No, I was built different. And I think, like the last person said, hypocrisy is what keeps us in a box. Me, as a person, need to find out who I am, what I'm bringing to the table. You find out who you are, what you're bringing to the table, and then we make a nice bowl of, like special meal. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get you clearly. Like I always say this a lot of times when I'm talking to like my my friends that are into like different types of religions, right? Or religion. And I say it's best in pidgin English. Now you practice the religion. You understand what I'm saying? You are the person learning about Christ. You first. You first. Now the person where they learn about Christ. Now you they learn about Islam. Now you they learn about tradition. You. What do you feel? What do you believe? People are asking like, what's the way forward? Guy, the way forward is simple. You just be good in all the ways you should be good and watch everything fall into place. Like guys are too worried thinking, oh, if I can't go protest, me, if I go for headquarters for Lagos or former force headquarters and I offer my shirt and I deal with boxers, I no can't tell you to come follow me drum. Right? I don't have to tell you, but I feel like the solution that everybody needs to do is understand this, that you are the first person. You are the first person.
Yeah.
No matter what it is that they tell you to do, that is the way out. So what if I tell you guys that we should go the Christian way? The Muslims may beg to differ. What if a good person? Every other person will fall in line around you. And if they're not in line around you, it means you're in the wrong circle. That's it.
Yes. Yes.
I know what my plans are, and I know that the real plans that are going to change shit in life, pardon my French, you don't need to be calling people to come and join you. How many people Jesus call me they can't join them? Nobody follow them, follow them.
Call them.
Yes,
call them, dude.
No, as in, yeah, but I follow them, follow them now. Nobody say you come here, they just go, no. They saw it. No, they saw it. Even if he called or appointed or whatever it is, they saw what they should follow. They saw what they should follow. So everybody that wants to lead now, they're ready to lead in every ramification of being a leader. So I can't come and tell you guys that I have the solution to the economic problems or solution to security problems. However, I know that if all the money that we're making is properly duly allocated to things and offices and the right people, we wouldn't be here in the first instance. Like the only problem in Nigeria is greed. It's not anything, it's greed. We can talk about religion and all these things that cover faces, but that's not my main focus. I don't care what another person. As long as there's God, who am I to judge you? When it's time for you to collect your judgment, you collect your judgment now. Nobody to consign me. But if I have an opinion, I'll say it, right? But it doesn't mean I'm tackling that as a way to help the country. No problem. The issue is let all of us do right. When somebody is saying something that is real, let everybody come out and be true to what is real.
Yeah.
Yes, not all those makeshift facade freedom fighters that you don't know again if they've given money at the back.
Yeah.
So it's not about somebody going to say, Baba, how many people feel like go to call somebody they come follow and it's just they doing your own. And that's what I stand for. What I stand for is I will do me. If you feel the way I'm doing me is right with you, join me. If I feel the way you're doing me is right with me, I will join you. Don't worry. If I don't join you, don't come and ask me why I'm not joining you. It's to concern you, so I don't join you.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for taking your time out on your way to the gym and packing and giving us ginger. I'll definitely give your show. Don't worry, we are going to come on here and give them lamba.
I'll call you after, no problem.
All right,
All
Mama.
right.
Have a great day.
You too. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
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 Yeah, now like everybody's looking for somebody to just do you. Now the first person content now to say, if all of us can just decide to, the only thing I can say right now is may nobody votes for 2023. May they not say we're serious. Because you try to say all of us just did the same table since, the same table, the same table, the same table since. And we're gonna go out there and argue and talk. And some people come and tell me like, Vector, why did you use your music? You know how many times God they use music drum? But how many of in now? They even subscribe to the music where they take drum. Chairman, I greet you.
Boss, hello, man.
You be DJ.
I am a DJ.
Claire, I greet you.
From
Bro.
Niger. I'm a Niger boy. You go do boy precisely.
Hey, I want to IKD.
Baba, I cannot lie you. I don't follow you for a very long time.
Yeah.
I listen to your lives. I listen to some of your freestyle stuff on Instagram TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Baba, you did try. But more leave that one for that side because you don't need to impress anybody to be your own. It is not about our word. It is about the person where you give the impact to. All right. We dey talk about SARS. You really talk about the SARS. What be the mentality where you get?
About waiting.
About the SARS itself. No be you are the talker, just to talk generally.
Oh, okay.
Because technically, for Niger Street, any boy we get dread, na Yahoo boy. You tint your hair, you be Yahoo boy. Get iPhone ordinarily, na problem.
Yes.
But every one of these European countries lives their life in the same way. No be say police no be off for that country self. They be off. But you no be the way it be for here. Because their own protests, they go with action, they see the result. How many youths or Nigerian youths make a pretend that way? Go fit come out, protest.
See what it is, guy. Maybe we are asking for the right thing too early.
Maybe.
Because you see as you do like this, I'm telling you, for me to be able to say, let's march. For me to say, let's march, alaye, na march.
No be the calendar match.
Alaye me. But before it gets there, I am aware that you must believe me to lead you.
Yeah.
If you want me to lead you, you must believe me to lead you. Bruh, no be by say Alaye worry. Should you go no show about I work on to see you gonna pain you.
No, and truly,
he gonna pain you.
Truly,
right,
when I did Lagos,
you. Okay,
definitely now.
Tell me.
When I did Lagos,
yeah,
I was privileged to work with Fashola in House of Assembly. I worked with Ambody before I left Nigeria. Okay, more reason I'm this way. How PA they get PA?
Adi na papa.
No, I'm just see, Baba. No forget that fact. No forget that fact. As I did like this, I still get some stuff for and BBC Lagos State today. Except if I feel threatened, they go fall.
Okay.
Now inside the governor office, I work precisely, but at the same time, we know as all those money they move.
Yeah.
So what is the privilege we have? We don't even know anybody, that we worked our way to that place without corruption. And because a new government came in, you brought your own people, send all of us away. What till we supposed to chop?
You see this is what I tell you, and I say everybody wants to ask what the solution to the problem in Nigeria is.
But we no go fix that problem. Where the problem they come from, gone.
If say a man no lie, one of the things that if we talk through more cast our parents, which one we say as they raise all of us. Now we tell your mates they do be that because that has already created the situation that has put us in a competition every day of our lives that has now put us on the greed path. Because once you're competing, you don't care about anybody else but yourself.
No, apart from success, yeah. To yourself only.
So we don't come there the greed part now. We say all of us now don't come they suffer the thing. Now to suffer the thing now, it first goes on to I want to relate with all my men. You say as you did with the like this, yes, we go relate. Another person we get sense, we go relate. We go relate like that guy. It go they happen like that. It go they happen like that. It is going to be real. It is going to be true, and it's going to be honest. If they say we should go and protest today, I have a question. If we protest today and they remove everybody from the government, what do you think is going to happen? More chaos.
More chaos than this.
Okay, because boys
you
they
talk
fight
something
for
about
position.
police training that time. Police training was no doubt, but you know it takes. Okay, make I talk am for Yoruba. We no more lole wo we real.
Well.
Why police no dey misbehave during Fashola? Because they know say if they misbehave, they go chop am.
Oh yeah, we all agree. Say the people where they in power now, it just be like say they just they in power tissue la. Like they know it be like, you know, understand? Some paper and tissue no be the same thing. I be
So now.
So they be like say, and it's almost as though we don't have sense because all our people mostly clamor for protest, whereas we get brain. What are we doing? We need to actually relate with each other. Guy, that's what I do with my music. Hopefully it's going to reach the kind of people that we're going to relate together and change things. But the change,
with that shit all day, every day.
Bruh, the change is heavy. This change is heavy. If we march for Lagos today, Ugeli, I mean, worry, it happened there. Abuja, it happened there. Bini, it happened there.
NPC, I be waiting be that Labour party safe. Should be that they snap picture with the politicians, they laugh inside picture.
No, say no worry about it. You see, I'm not even my interest is in since when I don't think my life. My interest is in looking for like minds that we can relate together and then watch things change, man, nigga. That's it. I'm going to fight these people. Where we say, well,
that one go dey easy, but me, I won't create. Probably I no go talk am like you already said the other time. See, you go talk am now. They will come to use and do campaign. Their papa will go kill them. But me, I don't fear anybody to mention name. When I did Lagos, maybe now why I lose my job safe. I know Sabi do say okay, because I won't collect money, make I can't do yes sir. My 20 naira. If na 20 naira,
I fẹ́ jẹran pé màlúù ń bọ̀ dá láyé.
Kò ní dá fún màlúù náà. Màlúù máa ní cancer, àbóṣì. Not true. If we respect ourselves.
I like your energy. It means that we connect. It means say we relate. It means say now on this level we can now talk about the way forward, not to sabotage anybody, but to make our lives better. Our lives better, and whatever it is. And guy, the death where they say they will keep us in, we don't die am now.
We don't lot of do nothing cool.
We don't die the death now.
Population no reduce.
But I greet you. I appreciate you.
Thanks,
we are definitely
Baba.
going to do great things together. You know, I bet more DM with a build, but it's a conglomerate of minds.
Sure.
You can't just tell people's children to come and go out there and now die mistakenly and everything. I don't wish it for my mother, so I don't wish it for anybody's mother. However,
my people are big.
But the day where the thing go turn to say, "Oh, Kunkarangida alaye mi awambel."
Amaduro, definitely for they know.
Yes,
but on a serious note, protest is not the way forward. We need to tackle where the problem is actually coming from first, before you let them know. Okay,
guys,
no
we can't
vote that 2023. Some stupid set of people will collect 1 Congo of rice, go still go outside, go do it.
No, bros, no worries. Say for Lafiaji, for example, now when it reach election time, my gbariti yala ya anywhere to ba lo ma se bi were.
To ba lo si polling booth.
Ori e daru ni se ebi o ti pa e to ni. Me why they do myself? I get money past you. If I lie to you, but we'll run, bros. We'll run many things. Nothing is up. But we're going to do it the real way. I greet you. Thank you for calling in, man.
No problem, Baba.
Bless up, Chief.
Safe.
DM.
Sure.
All right, bless
Thanks,
you,
man.
Chief. Yeah. So yeah, I drove past. Ambod is me want to go governor with fuck. What is that be? I drove past someone's campaign office the other time. I'll post the picture. Porto day photo in campaign office. In office where they take campaign all the promises. Porto day in front of it in GRA. But I don't know whether in my office or they tell me in my office. No. But I shall take picture, sha. They might take and greet them. Yes. This is having conversation. No peace. I'm looking for the people that say they want to yarn now. I can't see them. This is interesting. No. Anyways, yes. Okay, so I have 28 more minutes. Thank you, all of you that watched Lara and the Beat. Thank you very much for the comments. I mean, it's my second movie. It was quite the most tasking, even if I must say. But yeah, I had a great time making that happen. You see, everybody gets something to talk. Which one say you get something to talk? Nah, this is it. So I get you. I'm coming through. Trying to me. I got you, G. Why can't they just do family meeting on this thing and talking together? Then Mama Paru. Techzilla. Oh yeah, it's getting out of hand now. You fuck up. The fact say you go back up for this life. Are you out?
I'm out now. I'm out. I'm out now. You always they tackle me anytime you don't carry me come your life like this. You first tackle me first.
You don't forget say the barrack boy. You may not go to jail now. You still can collect too.
100%,
politician later. Oh. Yes.
I'm a bros, 100%. Oh. But yeah, I mean, I'll just say this quickly. For the purpose of reiteration, you said something I would want to repeat again so that for people that are just joining so they can hear. You said something about the protest that go like put person picking for danger. I feel
my mama no go like.
Exactly where your mama no go like. You said that, and that is actually very, very germane. And that is where I want to start from now. I feel like the problem we have in our country is way beyond protesting. How can you protest when the structure does not allow for protest? When Floyd he died, yes. I wanted to see the way protests work in this part of the world. Yeah. So that was why I went for the protest. Of course, now black guy is supposed to go protest, normal. But the major reason why I joined, I wanted to see the way the police handle protest. Bros, when I went to the protest, if you see the way the police actually handle this shit, like people were throwing stones at the police van, they were hitting the car, but this police, they didn't come out. They stood still. They were dead. They stood like that because they understand. They don't shoot gun. They don't do anything. They would just try to make you now move back. People were protesting and then they were doing stuff to the police. But this police, they after say, okay, they are protesting. I need to check all of the stores that are locked so that people don't do break and entry. That was pretty much what was that, and people don't get injured or they don't hurt themselves.
And that's Norway, by the way, Abi?
No, Sweden.
Okay, Sweden, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's how a protest should work, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people are talking about protest now. Like you said again, I will say again, how can you protest in a situation like in Nigeria? How can? I remember when I was in the University of Benin, just few weeks when you came to Access Bank, Access Money did a show, you headline, yourself and YC came, and then few weeks after you left, we had a problem at the Uniben, whatever, moto jam one of our students, the person died. And bros, we were protesting. This is like student unionism, which was supposed to be like, when you talk about protest, when you talk about student unionism, at the time you were in the University of Lagos, so at the time, where people were, unionism was unionism. Before the old theory of rented crowd came in. Now we have rented crowd. Now we don't have like people that are genuinely protesting. Now what we have is like, they go buy people come, can't do this. But before then, student unionism had so much power. Students had so much power to protest and do things. But now, that is not the way it is. We went out on the street, we protested, and then a lot of things happened.
Go ahead. Yes.
We went out on the street, we protested. The police came, the tear gas, they do many, many things. These are students who at that time. At that time, students. So I mean, it's protesting at this time, like you said, is not. I don't think it's the way forward. People will just die for nothing.
Okay, bro. Let's not misunderstand the protest. You must protest against something that is bad, right? But I'm
True.
saying that there are different stages of protest, and before you reach the one way me, like you said, I don't know what is going on. I don't know. I shall know someone with the Occupy Nigeria for Agboju market for first start. When police were supposed to come disperse crowd come, they are going to break down now. We push and start. as we want to break down, one of the police officers could tell me, say, we like what thing they do. But men are not just spoil anything, men are fight for us. And if follow John Ritter, they tell a lot of my guys where they talk, say, we could revolt, and I say, guy, you have to take everybody along. You must love everybody equally in the fight for freedom or for some form of justice. Right? We must stand against what we feel is bad. However, before you reach, say, with the enter road, because man, no lie, you, everything's going on the streets and on the placard is it. Yes, that's a thing. But by the time you enter road, no placard, right? That's that thing. It means you've thrown it into the air. It means at this point now. So before you even get there first, me, I'm talking to. So a good example is, I can share this with you. I'm talking to my lawyer, and I said to him, I'm like, can we create a petition? And I want everybody here to listen, and I want you to please send this message. Have the conversation. Don't force anybody. Just have the conversation with your guys. Can we start to sign a petition, for example, at number 1, that all people that are serving the country, disguised as politicians or office holders, as long as it is the country that is paying them, they must be paying the country back in every other thing that they engage in. What am I trying to say? If your pikin go school, even if like maybe private school, we get private school, it must be Nigeria. So Lagos State governor, your pikin must go Unilag,
100,
or LASU, or Yabatek,
or Laspotek.
Yes, because you know it's in there. If Buhari to say no know the sub for Nigeria now, because maybe get person waiting where the thing is sub. So you can say if you don't know. So it's if all the politician children they are at school with us, if things not the work, they'll go up to daddy. The day our class collapse, so Jesus, he go call the if a governor, he go call local government chairman. My child must not die.
At
Right?
all.
Because guy, don't worry yourself. If we're able to sign that and get the petition going, watch things take shape. But the only way to win is by the brain. These guys are the ones in charge of ammunition. We can't win.
Monopoly of violence. That's the thing, bros.
We can't win.
And I tell you again, bros, we need a stronger civil society. Bros, you see, I mean, a stronger civil society would work. I mean, I belong
But
to
we
you.
can't even argue about a stronger civil society now because it has to be built. That's what we're saying. We're trying to build it. So now the first thing I say, make everybody in Nigeria they pay salary.
Yeah.
They spend the salary for Nigeria.
100%.
Yes. Yeah.
100%.
So all of you, once I tell my lawyer to initiate the petition, I hope you sign.
But one sign on guy.
Yes,
I mean,
now
one sign on
politicians, your pikin must go Nigerian school. Yes. Your motto must be Nigerian motto.
Innocent.
Which if and they're supposed to have a constitution say if parents feel they beat children, say they fuck up, they're supposed to beat politicians for national TV, open in black nyash, they man down where this will say you they fuck up. Why are students learning engineering in Nigeria? Why are they studying urban and regional planning? You understand? Why can't the states be tied by force to making sure that students that learned in that state can use what they've learned in the state to better the state? Baba, if to say Nigerian police, they do well, therefore tap into my own brain self from my papa.
100%.
You self.
100%.
First class you graduate with.
Yeah, I made the first class from the University of Benin, bros. And the thing is, bros, like you said, you said something. You said another thing. You said that I want to reiterate again. You said, for 2023, all of us just there, no vote. Bros, not until there's what in politics, there's what we call retrospective voting pattern. That it means that we need to understand that our vote is either to reward or punish a particular politician. I know it's hard. We have client. What we have, the linkage we have between the politician and citizen is not what we call programmatic. It's a clientelistic kind of linkage. That is, you don't benefit from this particular system, and then you go, I don't benefit. Like our politicians, they provide targeted public goods to some people. Maybe say they vote for them. Now what they do? They provide broad public good. Like, just give me, for example, me myself, I be what did they call him? I did guilty of this. Fayoshe gave me a job. Gave me a job in Ekiti State. I met him on the road. He gave me a job. And then election come. He was projecting his deputy as a governor. I analyze Fayoshe, what he do as an individual. I analyze what he do in contribution as the governor. My bros, when I analyze him, I worked for, bros, no cap, I worked for 9 months without being paid by Fayoshe's government. And I didn't give me work, but they no pay salary for 9 months. I was working as a lecturer. I was working for 9 months, no pay. They
news, they put it for news and say
I bust everywhere for news. Everywhere he gave a first class guy that accosted him on the road. He gave him a job and all that. I bust everywhere. But I was working for 9 months. You remember when you turn 30, when you turn 30 years, when you did your birthday at Alibi Lounge, where we were all there at Alibi Lounge. Now you can't tell me say na him brother and I even get the place. That Alibi Lounge gone.
Yes.
Say na him brother get the place. That's by the way. You see, after I analyze all of those things, I still went to I felt like I need to vote for the person in the project. I didn't collect any money, but I felt like since he gave me a job, my mind, he not do well, he not pay me money. I get first class now, I suppose get job now. I know book now. I know see I know him. Bros, forget. I made the first class now. If not, then they go. Even if you do student unionism, if you buy first class, you can't buy it now. I knew I was going to get something, but he gave me a job. I analyzed it and I went back again to vote for the person that was projected because he gave me a job. What people
But you know
it's crazy. Man.
Yeah, I dare not blame you. What you're saying is the equivalent of that in the music industry. And say, no go talk against government, so they not call you for show. I know to the boss man and say that they forget say person get true fans. And
exactly.
No worry yourself. Whatever be your own, now your own.
100%.
When I say they do family meeting, I'm gonna let other people self join us for this conversation.
Of course.
But I wish you greatness. I wish you greatness in Sweden.
Thank you very much,
great people did there. However, bear in mind, say at the end of the day, you still be black man all over the world. And if Africa don't make sense, you don't make sense. So.
At all. And of course, bros, anytime, any day, once you don't unveil the plan, like you said, if we pursue everybody now, what we won't do next? We'll call the live for anarchy.
You know, say Barack boys will fight now. You know, say Barack boys will fight.
But we'll fight, die.
All right, bless up, G. More the yarn, we'll go yarn, bro.
Of course. Thank for all of the motivation and everything that you made us be from the barracks, man. Inspiration 100. Man. I lived in Makati barracks. I went to Command Children's School, Bonny Camp as well, just like Vector. I mean, my bros. I tell you, so when I make first class, now you are first right. I never tell my papa right and so my bros. Love you, man. You don't do
love you too, G. Bless up. Enjoy your night.
100% love you.
Yes, so. So yes, I'm taking more calls. DJ Big N. This conversation. I guess, yes, sir. Am I answering somebody already? My nephew wants to become a musician. Raphael. Yeah.
Good evening, boss.
Good evening, Chief. How are you?
And first of all, I'm one of the biggest fans, if not the only fan.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like I want to say, first of all,
Yeah.
we in I'm in Port Harcourt recently, and recently we had the protest where we're
Yes.
marching to the government house for these NSAS because they killed a guy in Port Harcourt. And on getting to the government house, police blocked the road and not allowing us to go further. And while somebody was talking about how the government has been treating the Nigerians badly and nothing, the police were listening with so much enthusiasm, and they didn't know most of these things, how they are being paid less, how NEPA tariff has gone high and school fees, and even the police are with us, but it's just order from above. Now, I
Yes.
wish they could just pass into law, allowing us to make videos freely when police are harassing us. But if you carry phone now, police don't knock you, shoot you or something. If that can be allowed to make videos while police are harassing you, then it will be very good for us.
Okay, so this is what it is, right?
Yeah.
You can't expect greatness from people who don't know greatness. You can't expect truth from a liar. What we most likely will do is, so everybody who builds apps over here or builds, apps now, they build apps, right? We'll definitely have to start to invent things that are going to help us with our own phone, our own phone, right? Because at the end of the day, the people we are talking to don't understand the language.
Okay.
You see, the people we are expecting to have sense, they be like Liverpool, they don't chop belly full. This night, no worry. As in, but it paid me because I went by road from Port Harcourt, from Uyo to Port Harcourt, guy. If na palm tree make Beverly Hills fresh, that strip,
enough day.
No worry yourself.
Enough day.
Beverly Hills na Ajegun left na by palm tree.
Enough day.
If not by palm tree, then Port Harcourt to Uyo access. If not by say beauty of those things, and they burn me. Say, then if people that are you're seeing it like this and you can't change anything, my guy, all we need to do is just start to fuck with each other. People that have sense.
Okay.
People that have sense. If you have people that build apps, now we need to start to build apps not to maybe get more followers. Start to look for apps that activate your phone. For example, I'm hearing of a bank app that if SARS catch you now, once you shake your phone well, it will give false account balance.
Signal, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, like we have to start to put in the most, because also you also know that when they come to you later to come and catch you, they will try to use the law. So you must be smart and wise. You must be wise enough to beat that as well, right? And it's not impossible, my guy. It's not. If you look at our constitution, no worry yourself. The loophole will be there. The loophole will be there. Be like that. All eyes on me. Singlet. That old one. Loophole full am. We go see him. We just need to come together with the right minds and make the real shit happen. I'm tired of all this rubbish people they do. You understand? Like whether Port Harcourt, whether Benin, whether Lagos, whether Abuja, whether Zamfara.
Madness.
Guy.
It's madness. They arrest person because he carried durag for him car, saying a cultist. Just last Sunday. Like I don't.
Which they see cultists, they'll piante.
They go move now. Nothing will happen. Police go. They go just they patrol. They find guys who be say they go just. If you use iPhone like this, you're in trouble. You must open that phone.
Guy.
Even on Android, they let you go, but they say iPhone or G-Boy's phone, so you must open.
No, it's that mentality. Guy, I grow for police barrack. If you see police barrack and somebody they embezzle money with it to supposed to take the what's that thing again? What's that word again? Maintenance.
Okay.
Person they embezzle maintenance money. So it goes deeper than you think. The only thing we can do is like minds come together and fuck with the real shit. That's
hoping
it.
They'll listen to us.
No, we are not. Who they ask? If they listen to me, I'm talking to my guys. We are the people. Hope we listen to us. That's it. Hope we listen to us, and it's not going to happen until me, self, as I did like this. I'm a Yoruba boy, but I'm not in any way attached to the culture because at the end of the day, I know say we write Yoruba in English alphabet.
Yeah.
So if you write your language, you write it in English alphabet, it's too late. So I'm not holding on to shit. I'm fucking with human beings, black people, Nigerians, Africans. That's what I'm
Real
doing.
people.
I'm not doing, and that's how they speak English and pidgin English. If I speak small Yoruba and I say now who I be, I can't change it. But we have to start to love ourselves to the point whereby if he pain Biafran, he pain me.
Okay.
But not in separation. In dynamism, yes, but in unison, that's what it is. We cannot help but, at this point now, let's start to say the right thing. We can be unified in dynamic ways.
Okay.
That's all it is. So please, if it's by music, not just me, if there's a musician that gingers your spirit, align with them. Send the DMs. Bros, if they like me, they ignore you. Send it, bros. If Jesus did social media, you know, from.
I don't know who else uses their music to talk about this, if not you. Because others they go
Bros,
just
no.
Okay, now
Fouls
bros,
does
who
it.
now?
Fouls does it.
Okay, Fouls, yeah.
Sheun does it. A lot of people. See, guy, no worry. What I'm saying to you, at this point, anything will do. Anything will do, guy. Nobody's going to listen to. They've not listened since. They'll listen now.
What is somebody baby? They tell us what to do, bro.
Guy, so make we now, make we they align. Sorry, like make we they align with ourselves, guy. That's what it is. Fuck with who you need to fuck with on the real. That's what you need to do. All this so say one person will they follow one person or will they expect one person talk and everything. Bro, now you know how your heart they be. If you are tossing a vector, may follow, may not run the matter. Yes, because guess what? Your idea is very valid. So it's not about we're waiting for them to hear. They won't listen. Have they listened?
No.
So what is the hope that they will?
If we keep making noise. Because we go make noise today, we go shut up tomorrow, we go make noise next tomorrow. We need to make it. We need to keep it on number one.
Best way they make noise in voice they go now. You go tire, you no worry. You get Nigerians. Are you forgetting Nigerians? You'll be poster boy for Michelin or be Goodyear based on the way you take tire. Nigerians will frustrate you. No worry yourself. That is why I said you can only deal with the real people that you fuck with. It's not about whether we keep. Yeah, we put our voice out there when we need to put our voice out there, but understand that putting our voices out there is also a medium for predators to prey on and use for their own motives.
Yeah.
So the real change will go self, it will be here. Because if we talk about outside, everybody will say yes. Bruh, I faced Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar one-on-one. Every artist we did that, they will tell you to attend them. But I know sending by down, we just have to deal with ourselves on the real. Like I'm saying, guy, on the real. If you fuck with somebody, fuck with them. And why I'm saying this is also like to all the fans. If you truly know you're a fan of somebody, bro, be a fan of that person, because if you not patronize them, he go gas collect money
from the government.
Hey, I tire for you. Bro, shaking no day, my DMs are open from today. And also that mentality of say we better pass ourselves. Nobody better pass anybody, my guy, you. Even if you be artist or you be celebrity, nobody better pass anybody, my guy, you. No worry, you. Joel, they kill Joel Amadi Papa for Benway, and a celebrity, you. So nobody special. My DMs are open now, guy. Everybody, as a matter of fact, now they follow everybody. May not be like, because like I said, that's all of us the mad now. Just don't follow ourselves. So Moku don't disturb everywhere based on our own OT. We just have to spread the goodwill of thoughts.
Yeah.
Of OT. We guys get OT. We must have a philosophy before we move.
That's where it starts from.
Yes. You must believe it too. It's not just the talk. You must believe it, and you must find like minds. Only then can we move.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I greet you, bro.
Greatest fan. Thank
you.
I
greet you, Chief. Yes, sir. Yeah. This guy already beg me since I gas taking call. This guy already. Yes, I need to have this. Yes, like, and by the way, those of us that are educated enough, bro, you're only educated. Oh yeah, Robert, call me again. They beg me God for life. You too like okay, yes. But I hope you don't destroy us with anger. Yeah, now like, for example, if you're educated to make yourself better, not to make you better than the next person. So if you feel your education is supposed to help you make money, hey,
Finally,
well done,
Vector.
sir.
Oh my God. Like, thank you. I really do appreciate. Like, seriously.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I am showing, but this is my point. Like, our problem is within us. We are our own problem. See, these people, they are not much more than us. We are much than them. As in, they are not much than us. Firstly, let me tell you, this is it. In a situation whereby close to me, every medium I have been using it to tell you, like, hey, you need to start doing these things the right thing. See, we need this system to change. We have to change ourselves. I'm a follower of Sheung. Sheung is like my leader. You understand? I know he's your very good friend. But there is these things we don't get to understand about ourselves. Like, we need to fix this ourselves by our own selves. We need to start telling ourselves the right thing. If somebody has and the other person does not have, like, you need to know, like, you're a beggar too. You
Yeah.
understand? If in a system whereby, like, yes, somebody will finish eating or drinking pure water, the person throws it on the floor. You don't
Yeah.
put it wherever, even in your pocket. We need to start orienting.
Yeah.
We that we're on the social media, that we're opportune to have big phones to get to just say whatever we want to say. There are bigger masses in the villages. We need to start creating cells. We need to start bringing people together, like telling them what they need to hear. We need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, see, we need to start making things work out. See the situation of the country. I am paying for a data, and then I'm not getting the service. You can imagine how painful it could be.
Oh,
You can
MTN.
imagine.
Oh.
It is very funny,
Yeah.
but it is not their fault. It is our own fault. Because all we shout is like we want to protest. It is not all about the protest. The people you want to see, the agberos that these people use, the mentality they have, it is very hard to change. I say, what anywhere I go, anything I do, I get to just like tell people like, yes, I guess we need to. But when you do it, Nigerians will turn back at you. They will fight you as if you are the pop. But they don't
This
get
is
to
where I like
know.
to this is where I like to button when we have those conversations. If you are going to
Yes.
give me life with the conversation, please don't tell me what the
Yes.
people who don't share your vision have an opinion of. They don't
Fine.
understand
Fine.
it. So
They
between
don't.
between
Why
you
need
and
to
I,
make
all we wait now, all we owe them, see, all Jesus owed us was to, according to history books, was to come and tell you what is right.
like, who is Jesus? Somebody told us the story about Jesus.
No,
I
no,
am of
no,
this notion whereby, like, yes, the story might be true and the story might not be
bros,
true.
wait first.
Somebody, because it might be subjective or
Wait
objective.
first. Okay, wait first. Let me tell you something then. Everything that they've told you about Jesus, if you look at it properly, is an African mentality.
Oh my God.
You won't think I'm now rebel
Definitely.
Jesus be now. He
Okay.
rebelled
Sure.
against the
Oh,
mentality that
yes.
was there before, right?
Definitely.
If you look at
Yes.
Jesus be, things where they tell us saying be, you know they far fetch, waiting soldiers they do, waiting fella they do, waiting fella mama do.
Yeah.
Maybe people wey stand for waiting they believe say they right. When Jesus come, now let him
Definitely.
believe waiting they right now. Many people no believe waiting he talk now.
Okay.
So
It is his own mindset.
yeah, so now I'm not validating the existence of anything. I am saying draw from that what you must to encourage what you are to become what you must.
Okay.
It is take from
Okay.
everything. Bros, it is the Dubai concept. Take the West, take the technology, keep the architecture, keep the
Okay.
culture, keep
We,
the art. Yes.
as in, okay. Now let me come in like this. In a situation whereby like we practice them all are crazy, you get. They say we all are crazy. Like we tell ourselves that we them all are crazy. We say it's the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Like common layman definition. In a situation whereby like we have the larger masses, you understand? The larger masses, as in the larger proportion of people that are supposed to be in the government, because the people are the government, the larger masses are unaware about these things, then we will have a problem. Because because we need to start orientating them. We need more crowd on our side.
See, wait, hold up.
We need to start telling them, sharing us what we have.
Wait. It is going to be one
step.
Guy, you let tension pass me, oh.
Okay.
Guy, if you ask my man, she'll tell you I'll be devil. But now one step at a time. Now see, you where they talk, you must people will go follow you must believe you. So if they follow you yet, it means that they never believe you rich. It means that you said you get more work to do.
You know
once
what
you don't do me and you can't join other people, Yes.
Do you know what Nigerians believe? They believe when you have material things, that is when they can follow you.
Bros, leave.
People don't believe.
Bros, wait first. Leave Nigerians and people that will not follow you. Focus on the ones that will follow you.
Follow you.
Yes.
Good.
That's why I picked your call.
Good. Thank you. As in, seriously, see, I really appreciate this thing, and I am telling you, I am 1,000,000% in support of likely minds sharing likely brains, and are not ready to compromise.
No.
Likely mind, likely brain sharing same thing. They are not ready to compromise. We don't need anybody who is ready to compromise. We don't need a situation whereby like, yes, this one has, this one does not have. If you don't have now, get a way of getting it. Not in the bad way. I don't think everybody should do bad things. I don't believe in that. Another thing I need to ask is, these people get to travel. They get to see these things with their corpora, but to make it work here is difficult. Why?
Wait first now. You are also guilty of the same question that you're asking. Because guess what? I can also say, you know what is right, but you're busy focusing on what is wrong. Leave those people. They don't fuck up. After fuck up, you treat the fuck up. What is the treatment, my guy?
We got to treat the fuck up now based on say we have to just share likely mind, and then we need to just find a way forward.
Whilst you're sharing the likely minds, don't bring into it. All it takes to contaminate one drum of clean water is one drop of dirty water.
Definitely, you're right.
As we are moving forward in positivity, more leave negativity. No worry. When we reach there,
you know, concern us. More no use the positive energy again for negativity again at all.
God bless you, my brother.
See, fine. See, Baba, I don't know hearing this. Anybody that think with the right way, no go for a cup of garri, no go for a cup of rice. Sell 14 years of your generational course. Baba, we are gone past that. Nigeria is 60. A fool at 40 is a fool forever.
Bro, wait, hold up. Do you know what I'm doing now? In Lafayette, they've offered me to be the youth leader, but they run from them. I'll go collect now because guess what? If I know if you save the youth for Lafayette, I know if you save the youth for Nigeria.
Definitely.
So
You have
you
to have
say go your
respect.
neighborhood inside your house, your neighbor.
Baba, they do Baba, now what's that they do steady constantly. See,
Then continue
as in,
doing
the
it.
thing we did, as a people, I have had offers like people throw to me like come and travel and do. I tell you, come, where I want to go. The land that make an honey we did this nine country, my brother. You know,
Baba,
free
the
finish.
land of milk and
Baba,
honey
I
now,
dey
na breast and pekusu.
breast and pekus, but Baba, you know wetin the problem be, eh? These people no allow this thing. I'm an offshore work. I work on say I'm a sailor. I see how these things go. I say, if they pay me, say why? Why pikin wey get meat go
Okay,
dey chop
Robert, you need to listen
bone?
up.
Baba, I
Robert,
dey
you need
feel
to listen
you.
up. When it's time, we're going to have like a hall sit down.
Okay.
We're going to have a whole sit down. Like minds will sit down, just reason. And when we reason, we will begin the run like that. You cannot give up. I see your passion, but you also have to learn to control it because, bros, plenty matter
Baba,
no
I
the
dey
basket, but
try.
we'll yarn again.
I dey
No
try.
worry,
I
we'll
dey
yarn.
try.
We'll
I
yarn.
dey
Thank you
try.
for
I
calling,
swear.
bro.
I dey try. See, please. One thing I need to say again is like there's this Sean Kuti's group, Nigeria Resistance. It's
Oh,
not like
yeah.
you need
Yeah,
to
I know.
join a group. You understand? I'm a member of
I
Nigeria
know of
Resistance.
it now.
Yes. So I'm a member of Nigeria. It's not like you need to just go there, get to read up. Nigeria needs to start reading, seeing what they need to hear. As in, they need to just start getting those kind of thinkings into their head. You understand, Baba? I beg.
I
Just
greet
wanna
you.
help us. This platform, people they follow now. Wanna they help us use this platform. I they beg you.
We'll try our
This
best.
platform, make I beg. I they appreciate all these things. No be by saying one person do this, one person. Vector,
Yes,
I really appreciate. As in, I they beg. We need to make it right. Please, I
yes,
beg you. I really
blessings
appreciate.
to you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Cause you know they say how this thing they pay me,
No worry,
Baba.
they pain. No worry, they
Omo,
pain everybody. No worry yourself. But I got you.
ah,
We go run now, bros.
omo. Thank you,
I
Baba.
greet you,
Thank
man.
you.
Bless up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys can't. You can't take. You you can't mock his passion. It's not easy to be a man of potential who is aware of the potential but can't maximize the potential. He know easy. No matter how your life did good, which is if the country was better, your life would be better than whatever it is right now. Um, it's weird. We just need to have these conversations. I feel like one of the so when I was in school, right? So when this guy picks up, I hope, bros, just hold on a second, right?
Make I
I
check.
need I need you to hear this. When I did
Yeah.
Unila again, we were studying about I just lost my train of thought. Bros, go ahead. I'll remember later.
Bro, I am seriously. I had a very good feeling that you were going to call me today. Everybody's saying I'm your biggest fan. I'm a big fan. I like for years I've been at the back seat watching your craft. You are a blessing to Nigerian youth. A lot of people don't know.
Thank you.
Seriously, you're a blessing to us. See, the truth is this, you can only give what you have in life. You understand? With the talk, let's change Nigeria, let's change Nigeria. The youth should wake up. Which youth? It is somebody that have something upstairs that you can give. They said this man was 27 years old when he became the president of Nigeria or whatever, because they had something. Bro, let's be honest. A lot of our Nigerian youths, we don't read anymore. We don't do research. We don't even know who we are. You understand? See, the truth is this, you know if you carry person from bus stop, put am for inside place, and make go fly plane, you not go walk. Yes. You understand? Talking about revolution, revolution or no revolution, there are so many ways we need to enlighten ourselves. First thing first, just like what you said to that guy, you go to the people that believes in you, educate them. You understand? Yes. He was talking about guys from the garage. Those people, they are willing to listen, and they want to learn. But you that want to teach them, what do you know? My brother, I did tell you the truth.
question.
You know, understand?
What do you know?
What do you know? Because at the end of the day, because at times a lot of our biggest problem as Nigerian youth, we think we know. At the tail end, we don't really know anything. Because a lot of us, they follow what we hear. This person say, that person say. See, I follow this man very well. Dele Farotimi. I read his book online. He said, "Do not die in their war." See, this thing is all about politicians. A good example is what transpired in Edo State, the last election. A lot of people can't really tell what happened. That election is not really. See, we know the people went out to go and vote, but trust me, 73% of that decision was not even made in Edo State. Was the Edolites in diaspora. You understand? Because see, when you are in a toxic relationship, if you never come up with that relationship, you're not going to know, say, man, that thing was toxic. A lot of us, we are outside the country now. We don't see and say, the things where we take for granted, say, a normal thing for Nigeria, it is not normal. You understand? We go there like this when NEPA take light, NEPA bring light with the shot. NEPA don't bring light to where happen. This is supposed to be our own normal thing. You understand? But the thing is, we should stop pointing fingers to our leaders or whoever. Now, let's look at ourselves. You understand?
Okay, so I have something to say to you.
Yeah.
When you said that Nigerians don't read,
yes,
a lot of people will find this hard to believe. I stopped reading a lot of years ago.
Yes.
I stopped reading because I already know ABC to Z.
Yes, yes.
I already know words that form sentences that can build up grammar if I wanted to communicate.
Good.
I know that. But you know, it's going to activate this thing when you talk. When Nigerians stop reading books and start to read themselves. When you said, what do you know?
Yes.
I think a successful man is one who knows himself. When you know yourself, you go know. You go know what to tell people. Because I'm also aware that majority of the books that we are reading as learned people now wash.
Facts. I totally agree, 100%.
Now wash.
I totally agree.
When I was studying, yes, I remember. Now I was studying philosophy, and they said, "Oh, the Western philosophers don't think an African can have a philosophy because we do not have the mentality to think that deep." Then the argument that popped up saying the fact that you mentioned African philosophy in your context means it exists.
True.
Right? That's number one. So they're not say we fit think by ourselves, right? So generally, we have, like I said earlier, education is only to better you, not the next person. Most Nigerians, Africans from the Nigerian perspective, because that's what I've known all my life, most people are getting educated to be better than what they call below average or poor people or one kind thing, all this kind of thing. Whereas they are not getting educated to better themselves.
True.
So even about reading, a lot of Nigerians read now.
Yeah, but the question is, what will they read?
If I keep telling people, if you know why it go hard for people like me to the gossip or to get peer pressure. My life is too much of an adventure in itself to experience for me to now be looking at someone else's.
Yeah.
Both with Bege, with Wala, with love, with money, with country, everything. My life on its own is so much of a dynamic film.
Yes. Yeah.
For me to have sense to say, what did happen for there?
Yeah, exactly.
It means what will save us is not going to be the books we've read that are written by the same white people, who are the same people who are colonial masters, who are the same people who are watching all these things happen and are using it as news headlines. It's the same people. Oh, yes, and I also learned that in Badagry, when the colonial masters came, or the missionaries came, rather, before they gave you the cross, there's something called the Adihe, which was something like a cross upside down. When my lecturer, they teach me that thing, I can't look, say, you think now, in the regular thinking of a human being, what would you say as a sign of protection the more? Is it the cross as it is now, the cross that looks like a sword?
Yes.
Of course, it won't be like sword, right? You do not know what is going on, but one thing you are sure about in your life is yourself.
Yes.
One thing you're sure about in life is yourself. The only thing, what's it? The only thing that can't be taken away from you is the mastery of the self. What do you know of yourself that you have mastered to teach people that may be astray? Because, bros, plenty medical practitioners, they tell us, no drink agbo, say no get dosage. Vegetable soup na agbo.
Confirm.
Because na leaf and different things will put for water. Who know the dosage of nutrients with the leaf with the vegetable soup now?
Now what did they tell us? Now we they follow.
Bam. So it's time for us to now use what we know.
Yes.
So now, whatever you've learned, if you test them for yourself,
yes,
and you not get results, then you not learn anything. No worry yourself.
And by the time, and the thing, see, the truth is this, and another thing, in as much as we try not to be negative about the whole thing, at times, at least that bell will still be the back of our, it will still ring for the back of our head, man. Truly, are Nigerians really worth fighting for?
Yes, they are.
Because the truth is this,
I mean, like, before you go far, I'm a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Am I worth fighting for?
Of course, 100%.
You are a Nigerian. Are you worth fighting for?
100%.
Baba Somo leave that argument.
Yes.
That's it. If I can save only one, how does America function? If one American is in trouble, don't worry, the government is standing. At least that's what they've sold to us.
That's American government, not Nigerian government.
No, the thing is, so if you want it to be better, I'm going to copy something now. At least watch an action film. If American soldier they behind enemy lines, they'll go save them. The rescue team will go.
They must bring and come out.
So, bro, save the few Nigerians that you know deserve to be saved.
Yes.
Jesus came to save everybody, but not everybody will Christian now.
You see, the reason why they follow you be this, every time they come up for your line, when anything they come up for your mouth, now punchline.
I greet you, bro.
I really appreciate, man.
I greet you, bro.
Man,
whatever it is that you do, please, however you can, encourage Nigeria in the true sense of the Nigeria that you want to see.
Yes.
Please encourage it.
100%.
Buy the music of the ones that if you can buy their music, buy their music.
Yes.
If it's to patronize the businesses that people keep thinking is by matching, and yes, there is that. But bros, before you even go match, make you know say person where they so close to they patronize them.
Exactly.
They make music, they buy music. That's the way they do this one. Like once we are strong together, then we know we are together.
True.
Yes, bro.
True. Man, I hear you, Baba. Man, thanks. Thanks.
Blessings. Have a great day. Happy night, wherever the time zone is. Yeah, so you can't save everyone. There was something I saw here that piqued my interest. It was a lady. She said something about Anne. She says you can't put all the white people under one umbrella. Okay, maybe it's an argument that's ongoing with somebody there. I don't even know why we're talking too much about all this kind of say whether we put like let white people be, man. You know understand? Like if Africa sets, we know they think about all this kind of talk. We'll just leave them like
hey, Larry also.
That year 1004.
It's been a minute. This guy you dey talk.
Best now.
What
can we do?
But no. It's actually very necessary to have these conversations and to continue to talk about it.
Yes.
See, for me, I've never protested. That's where I'll start from. I've never really been disturbed or concerned about politicians. I believe all politicians are liars. Whether in Nigeria, whether in America, whether in Europe. That view will never change. All politicians, they scope us. They lie.
Yes.
That's one.
Like,
so I've never really done all this activism, protest, but me, in my own little way, you know when we're in Unilag that time, we always used to say this, that if one can change 5, then 5 can change 25. So if you by yourself can change 5 people around you and those 5 people change 5 people, Nigeria will be a better place.
Yes.
It's not really about, the government. There's no real government that is perfect. Politicians lie to their citizens everywhere. In fact, if politicians or leaders told the citizens the whole truth, the country will be in chaos. That's like security and all that. You and I know all that because obviously we're now police money they take trainers. That's another one.
Yes.
But ask yourself.
No. Insufficient police money.
Exactly. We're supposed to go collect our pension. So ask yourself. Because we drive on the road and people pass one way, There was this time I was on the road and the guy was on the one way and I blocked him and I said I should go back. The guy nearly beat me. And I'm like, but you're on the wrong side of the road. Do you understand? And Nigerians outside Nigeria behave them. Have you seen Nigerians outside Nigeria? They behave themselves. They don't break the law. They behave themselves. And you say, oh, those systems work. There are Nigerians in those systems that make those systems or that work in those systems. It's just as if once 2 or 3 of us come together, we just want to be better than the next person.
I'm tired of that.
We just don't want to be, so there's something my professor in Unilag used to teach us, architecture professor. He used to tell us that you're only truly a giant because you stand on shoulders of other giants. Now he was giving us an illustration. This professor is white. He's been in Nigeria since 1958. Immediately graduated, he came to Nigeria. So he's even more Nigerian than any of us. But he's white, John Godwin. And he says, do you know why the Brazilian team will continue to produce world-class players?
Right.
Because on the shoulders of everybody that can play football are the people that actually represent the country. So if that whole 22, if they die, God forbid, they will find another 22 that will play like that. It is just the way they are. So you in your own little way, whether you're writing your verse or whether you're presenting on radio or whether you are controlling traffic. Don't we know policemen that control traffic and are excited about controlling traffic?
Yes, nah.
So
I think my fast traffic holding glove, you know that too.
I think Nigerians just want somebody else to solve their problem, and they want to, like one other guy was saying, we are very. First of all, I think 90% of Nigerians are hungry. So a lot of the things that we decide is detected by our stomach. So where can I make money from? Who is paying why will my children go? Because we don't obviously have social security and all those kind of things. But I think if we really just learn to love ourselves, because yes, we might not believe in the gospel of Jesus or the gospel of Jesus of Nazareth. But there's one thing that he said that we can never really deny. Love God and love your neighbor as yourself. Now, this is the question. For you to love your neighbor, he didn't say more than yourself. He didn't say little than yourself. He said as yourself. You need to love yourself. For you to love yourself, you need to know yourself. And a lot of people don't know. I saw you put up Google the size of Africa. A lot of people don't know anything. There are people in Nigeria that have never left the state they are.
Wait first. Tayo. Now, I agree that a lot of people don't know a lot of things. I agree that I don't know a lot of things. However, it's high time for those of us, for example, let's see it as this. Some of us we've been privileged, like, I whooped us as a diploma student, got into philosophy, kind of like relaxed a little bit because, yes, it wasn't about getting in anymore. It's about getting into the concept, right?
Yeah.
But I have now learned all these things. And what you were talking about is, if I remember, I vividly, I think it's called rectification of names, which is rapper, rap well, singer, sing well, government well, everybody well, right? Now, if we know these things, and let's say, for example, we get friends we know they as educated, it's also left to us in our knowledge to apply it in such a way whereby we can teach our guys, bearing in mind we all have ego, right?
Of course.
And we can find a way to negotiate the terms and start to make sense with each other. This is what I tell you. Somebody on my team is a strong MI fan, right?
Okay.
A strong one that at the point when MI go to form, say, he be like saying, move, see my record before I release.
Before it come out.
Yeah. In my head, I was like, but M knows this guy is family, but he's a fan of his, and he knows like I take him that way. So M should be able, if you know think I'm, he's supposed to think I'm, say, most likely everybody around the circle will think this guy is his rat.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It's likely that way. But I gave that as an example to show you that me and this guy, as much as he's a fan of MI, we have conversations every day about quality of hip hop and what we're looking out for in hip hop. And my stance has always been, you can be dope as fuck from now to forever. I'm not sure say get waiting punchline we one rap I want to talk for Nigeria we go make me go, oh my god, like I haven't been there. Right? It's not like it won't be dope, it's not like it won't be applaudable, but I don't think the last time when them raised the 5-9 on the microphone, right? Like lines that led into lines that led into lines that led into the main lines, right? Yeah. I know those things, but I had to, with the knowledge of all the givings between the both of us, I had to break it down to him what I meant. And after a while, he took a break. He came back and said, oh yeah, these days now when I listen to hip hop, I get what you're saying now, because all of us can be dope. Yeah. But what is the value of what it is that we're saying? So, right? I took my time to show him where I feel the future of hip hop in Nigeria needs to get to.
Because you know your truth, you are comfortable with your truth, you are at home with your truth, and you can express that.
Yes.
In your art.
I'm throwing it to you that you know your truth, right?
I hope I do.
Calm down first.
I hope I do.
What you for be thief now? I know you well, but you know be thief. You may say you know your truth, you know who you are. You know how many times you don't see opportunity to be thief or no be thief?
A lot of times. But what I even try to do is, even in marketing communication, where it's like the other thing where you really paint pictures for people. The executives I've worked with over the years, I always try to stop and ask them, why are we doing this job? Are you enjoying it? What are you learning? You know, because a lot of people, a lot of us, and that's the greatest problem with the Nigerian educational system. We read to pass. We don't read to understand. No, we don't read to understand and be able to think. So a lot of people go to school, get first class. I remember that guy from Unibed. Don't pity show what we do for.
Yes, now.
The bank and the network. Who we shall not mention names. Do you understand? A lot of people go to school, they get first class, and then you ask them that. Let me look for one that people always argue that baffles me. They say, oh, what's the difference? Atiku is a Steve, Buhari is innocent, or people argue about Fulani headsmen. And I'm like, but these people have been grazing for like they've been grazing since Nigeria was in existence. So don't you think politicians are weaponizing our poverty and our division? And I don't understand how people in South Kaduna can kill people in North Kaduna, and all of them are educated. And I'm like, I don't get those things. You know, and I saw the other lawyer saying don't die in their wars, and I'm like, it is easy for me. But then I realized that even if I have no food in my belly, or I don't have anything, I have no clothes on my back, my mind can create a future that I can aspire to.
Yes.
That is the truth. My mind can create that. My mind can say, Tayo, because when, you know, at a point in time, I was living in the hood. Yeah, it was very far away, Okoko, where these guys always dancing and talking about. I lived there. And each day I come out, I tell those guys at 16, I was like at finished secondary school. Those guys were all still in like JS2. So my age mates were, I was far ahead of all of them. I always kept telling them, it can only get better. Your tomorrow can always be better than your today. And till today, if they call me, they say, I remember that way, they always stop doing this. A lot of them have left. Some have gone to work somewhere else. Some are in Alaba, their own shops now. But what I'm trying to say is, even at the lowest of the lows, my mind can phantom a better tomorrow for myself.
Yes.
But a lot of people that vote for 5,000, a lot of people, because if you really want to change this country, my brother is always saying, oh, go to the Yalojas, tell them that, oh, your children will go to free schools, or you can tell those things to those people. But a lot of them just want bread in their stomach for tonight. And that's
why we
same jokers.
Yes, but we said it since that we can't focus on the people who are able now.
Well, true. That's a fact. I'll rather say my truth and believe it and forget about
damn. And if I see person who align with me, hello. So like, hey, bros, I get you.
My own greatest sadness is that the people in government now that we're complaining about, their times 90 those people there, that if they get that same opportunity, they go chop this country food. They go chop
See,
our
okay.
jail.
Let me tell you something. I spoke to boys in Lafayette. I just asked them, say, gbogbo èèyàn 30 dìbò fún ìgbà ọlọ́tí gbé call yín last. And all of them keep quiet. And I ended the conversation with, Iyì ló bá dé aláyé mi. And since then, if I go hood, I say, aláyé Iyì ló bá dé o. No worry yourself first. We know that they are coming now. We know that they are coming. We know that they're going to come and meet guys. Atiku invites the elite now. I spoke to Atiku when he was running for office. I spoke to Peter Obi as well. Okay. I spoke to Donald Duke. I spoke to Kingsley Moghalu. I spoke with Yele Shore as well. I know what I'm saying. It's not about the people that are going to fuck up. It's about us that are willing to do things. Enlighten our guys from our immediate. See me, you know, sir. If we sit down and analyze how far we've come, people no go believe. And we all met each other on our journeys as well. But it has yielded something that has benefited more people in our ecosystem. Yeah. That's all I'm about right now, bros. Any other team, I bet made them day one place. So.
No, because really, Beto, you can't. No, I see your post. I see your messages. I see all of those things, and I'm happy that you're saying it, because really the other person that will say, no, we want to change Nigeria. No, just not only 12 guys, 12. They look past 12. 12 uneducated. Okay, the tax collector was educated. But
what type of education?
If you say for him to collect tax, he knows how to calculate and add and give you your tax. But Jesus just had 12 guys and he changed the world. Whether or not it's a fable, whether or not it is true, whether or not it is false, there was a guy that worked in Israel at a point and that brought a doctrine that was against the government or against the constituted authority and that changed the world.
Yes.
So really, if you can do it in Lafayette, I will support you 100%. You know I will. I think a lot of us need to be able to develop our minds. That's because if we run and go and they should be ideas this waiting that they call out. In the release circular today, say make them stop us. Well, you and I know that the way those policemen think, they don't think like the way we're looking. I'm not supporting them because truly when this thing started, I've been confused these last few days. I'm like, okay, I've been in a station before. I've seen the other side of this thing, but I don't understand. Because I know that they will tell you, they know they pay them, they are under police, this, that, and that. Then I'm asking myself that, okay, before they were chasing young people up and down, what were they doing? Because there's been such ever since I can remember.
Me and you now, boy, no worry. If we go deep into this conversation, see, you and I know, for example, if we go into the conversation now of why the police are the way they are, most people will most likely just pity them.
No, they go find us for also. Let me know if we talk about right. They go find us. It's one day they go find us.
Which police? With them?
It's just crazy, but it is what they've weaponized. I say, even me, when I'm on the road, when I see them, I'm irritated. My guys have to try to tell me that this guy calm down, forget now your mom see the police, not be you. And they always say, why are you asking the question? Because you and I know that they know what they are looking for and they know who they are looking for. It is just that they feel that, I want to roll a bell, I'm baby, you want wear Benz, you want flex, you want soft.
Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like you and I were definitely. It could say you remind me say Barak boy today. I owe you to it because you get work to do for Barak. How does all they do like this? We don't get mouth. Yes, nah. Yes, nah. I don't talk for life. Yes, we owe you to the police barracks to do what we can do. Yes, even if I go do, even if I go do their reservoir, you they want place to. When they do this, what they do. So I'll come and call you for a time. Don't worry yourself. Thank you for getting into our conversation. And please let's keep encouraging everybody around us. It's needed.
I'll try. I honestly I was if anybody has worked with me, I do say it all the time. It's not really about let's condemn, let's burn, because we don't have any other country to go to. We don't have any other country to go. And that thing, you see that thing you said about politicians sending their children to Nigerian schools. Yes, we should put that. I'll put it like on before every NTA news. They should put it on. We really
50
need.
million signatures.
You not see what happened during COVID. Nobody if you go anywhere. Nobody if you travel anywhere. And then the shit that you've done all this while has come back to bite you. The hospitals are not good. Every one of us were in this Nigeria. But from the president to Yalamala to the guy where they said it, all of us did like all. We don't go anywhere. And we're left with what we had created. So why the hell do you
And we still
weaponize
found a way.
poverty?
And we still found a way.
How would you weaponize poverty, tribalism, and religion and say that
the same way they've been doing it for years now. The same way they've been doing it for years. And we just have to break it. And how do we break it? It's those of us that know.
Larry, our age mates are tribalistic. Do you try to speak to people that are our age, that are maybe Hausa or Igbo, especially people from the East? Or Yoruba people? I'm irritated.
Tayo, I don't know what type of arguments you're having with me. When I meet people that are they carry sledgehammer, they bust all their balls.
No, I don't even talk.
I will give you the full argument, which I'll be saying. I will give you full guy. The first one, the ultimate argument, I say, all of us write our native dialects in English alphabet.
Thank you. You know,
that's
Black
the
Panther
first.
had. You know, Black Panther had this alphabet. I can't remember the name now.
In CBD.
In CBD.
Yes, it's not Igbo. I think it's Calabar.
It's Southeastern somewhere.
Yes.
Please, people don't know how big the Oyo Empire was or how big the Ashanti Empire was. There's this book. It was a textbook, but I read it as a novel. Kingdoms and Peoples of West Africa. Fantastic book. Fantastic book. And I'm like, we're here behaving as if we're not as good as or we're not better than.
Thank you very much.
Africans were crossing the Atlantic Ocean to the Americas before Columbus. Columbus fucking missed his way. Columbus missed his way. He was trying to go to India for spice.
Remember I love you, Nigeria verse. Nobody found you, but you found them. But yeah, bro, no worry, we're going to talk and since Tayo, we'll give them. But I hope we're able to kickstart a project because at the end of the day, all of us that have kind of like grown from wherever we're coming from to this point, you get why I carry NSC go Lafayette. Yes, and everybody from France came and they came to watch and they were like, yo, you will be the first ambassador to bring us to his neighborhood. I'm like, well, yeah. On that to G stage, you. The T stage, you. Yes, man.
They still don't show them. They still don't show them in a laugh at they made them go repeat it.
You know worry yourself. Yes. But they had a great time. Now later they say where they want to turn the tarpaulin for stage now. They say not day again. But fights not happen. Everything is up. It's left to us to make our reality the truth. Also understand the fact that Nigeria is in the state it is in now, or Africa is in the state it is in now, doesn't mean it will not be able to do better than it is right now. You know what I mean? True. Like the fact that Africa is what it is right now doesn't mean it will not be better than what it is right now. True. And if people they last say they thief the tarpaulin, yes, now because men still they sleep for street and they need something to cover body.
Cover body, death.
Anyways, I appreciate you for calling in, bro. Blessings, chap. We more do activation for who don't know going to do this for my life. You
know, I'll say this shit anywhere. No problem. Let me let people get to it. No worries.
Blessings, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, guys, I wanted to stay till earlier. Anyways, but yeah. It's nice catching up with you guys. A good mode to know where everybody did. A good mode to know where all of us did. It's good for us to know where we stand. I think materials are killing the spirit. Come on. You have to see what I'm doing. My nephew, Rafi. I feel like we're letting materials kill the spirit. We're losing spirituality. And that's the only way for it to go. You sit down and check your spirit. If your spirits work well for you, you will see that everything is one. They don't need to tell you about love. They don't need to tell you about any of these things, because every time you tell me about love, I'm like, what is the true definition of love that doesn't depend on something else? So they say love is honesty. Well, no, honesty is honesty. Love is love, right? But honesty is honesty. Trust is trust, right? Until we're able to tap into ourselves. That's how you, for those of us that are, well, let me not say those of us, for the people that carry Christianity as a flag, if every human being was made in the likeness and image of God, it must mean every human being is God, which means everybody is one, which means everybody is equally gifted, strengthened, and blessed. Why you're knowing that is so that you don't look down on anybody, because at the end of the day, nobody says Tinubu become Tinubu. So if you look down on person to your own detriment now, but no get as you won't be, it's all love. And the only love that we must preach is the love of the spirit that you have, not the love of knowledge, not the love of what you've seen. The love of knowledge is it as it is, that's cool. But the love that is spirit, that's spirit driven, I feel like that's all it's going to take. That way, you deal with people as spirits encountering spirits, energy encountering energy, bearing in mind that this energy may help you or break you, and then you adjust accordingly. But on to the next time we'll go yarn now. I don't believe in what SARS is doing to the young people. I don't believe in bullying or injustice to anybody. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I will have my own little situations, but it's not that serious. My mom will say, with the fight, nobody like say make we die. God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope we'll be able to meet up sometime. And you said talk about NSAS. What do I need to talk about NSAS? We've been saying this since 2017 or something, if not way before then. We've been talking about SARS. I have a bunch of records about SARS, right? But all of you need to also look for the things that work for you. You don't have to follow Gbogbo rules. And thank you guys for tuning in. I love you. We got a day. Nothing is up. Be yourself. Be easy. Simplicity, no be poverty. Low key man, no be low guy. What's wrong with you? See your rabbit teeth. Anyways, guys, I have to go. I sat in traffic going nowhere. I was trying to go somewhere and I sat in traffic and went back home. Yeah, that's also the Nigeria I'm living in. But God bless you guys. Peace. Have a great night.